Hello and welcome. This is Sandhya Manta. As a yoga and meditation teacher and a clinical hypnotherapist, I help individuals discover inner peace, strength, and freedom. Today, we embark on a unique journey, one that engages the boundless depths of your imagination and the profound capabilities of your own mind, a space travel timeline. If you're listening to this, you likely possess a natural curiosity, perhaps even a fascination with the cosmos, with the vastness beyond our world, and with the incredible human endeavor of space exploration. This session isn't merely about distant galaxies or scientific facts. It's about unlocking your mind's ability to navigate through time, to visualize, and to access wisdom and resources from your own personal history, much like exploring different points on a cosmic. We'll be tapping into your innate capacity for deep inner journeying, a path where your imagination becomes your vessel and time itself becomes fluid. This is a chance to not just observe, but to experience the unfolding narrative of space travel, and within that narrative discover profound insights about your own journey. The concept of a timeline is inherent to how our minds organize experience. We constantly move through time, from past moments to future aspirations. Just as a space mission meticulously plans its trajectory from launch to a distant destination, your mind has a unique way of plotting its own course through your personal timeline. Every experience, every skill learned, every challenge overcome is a point on your individual journey. Sometimes, to prepare for future endeavors or to gain perspective on current challenges, we need to revisit certain points on that timeline. Perhaps there's a forgotten strength from your youth, a moment of profound resilience, or a period where you effortlessly gathered resources for a task. This session offers a way to consciously and purposefully navigate these personal timelines, just as we explore the grand timeline of space. This is where clinical hypnotherapy becomes an extraordinarily profound and transformative pathway. As your clinical hypnotherapist, I work directly with your subconscious mind, that immensely powerful domain within you that orchestrates memory, imagination, and deep learning. Picture it as the sophisticated command center that holds the entire record of your personal timeline, as well as the capacity for limitless imaginative exploration. Through the gentle yet intensely focused attention induced by hypnosis, we gain the unique ability to bypass the often busy and distracting conscious chatter. This allows us to communicate directly with your subconscious mind. Here, we can engage your deepest imagination, guiding you along a symbolic space travel timeline that will serve as a powerful metaphor for your own personal journey through time. You remain fully in control and completely aware throughout the entire process, simply allowing your mind to become exceptionally receptive to these profound inner experiences and guiding suggestions. In this session, our focus will be on engaging your imagination to create a rich, immersive, path-working experience centered around a space travel timeline. We will journey through various eras of space exploration, from the earliest dreams of flight to the daring leaps into the unknown, and perhaps even glimpse future possibilities. As we move along the symbolic timeline, your subconscious mind will be simultaneously guided to explore your own personal timeline. This means that if there is a need to gather resources, perhaps skills you applied to certain tasks when you were younger, or conditions where you felt particularly resilient, or even a sense of wonder and curiosity you experienced in a specific past event, your mind will be gently prompted to recall and reaccess these valuable internal assets. Similarly, if there is a desire to project forward, to visualize future performances with enhanced skills or renewed confidence, this timeline journey will facilitate that progression. It's a way of making your inner resources readily available, consciously and subconsciously, exactly when you need them. You will be guided to visualize yourself as an explorer, moving through different phases of cosmic history and discovery. And as you do, your inner self will recognize the parallels within your own life. We will invite your imagination to draw upon the courage of early pioneers, the meticulous planning of mission control, the ingenuity of spacecraft engineers, and the boundless wonder of astronauts gazing at Earth. Each stage of this symbolic space journey will gently invite your subconscious to open up access to your own wellspring of personal strength and experiences. This is not about deprivation. It is about absolute discovery and stepping into a richer understanding of your own capabilities. This session is meticulously designed as a comprehensive journey of inner exploration and resource gathering. We will begin by guiding you into a state of deep, exquisitely comfortable relaxation, allowing your conscious mind to quiet down and soften. From this receptive state, we will then embark on our guided space travel timeline. We will precisely identify and gently activate the specific neural pathways that can help you recall and reintegrate past strengths and project those capabilities forward. We will introduce potent, positive suggestions, meticulously crafted to help you expand your imagination and deepen your connection to your inner wisdom. Following this, we will reinforce your inner strength and assist you in constructing new mental frameworks that will continue to serve and empower you long after this session concludes. You will emerge from this experience feeling profoundly empowered, deeply connected, and resolutely firm on your path to harnessing your full potential. Take a deep breath now and allow yourself to fully embrace the transformative potential of this professional hypnosis session. As you rest here in this comfortable place, perhaps you are curious as to just how and when you will go into trance. And of course, I don't know exactly when this will happen for you, but I do know that very soon you will be ready to surprise yourself by taking a mental step back to watch your thoughts. And perhaps you will see those thoughts on the wings of a butterfly, flitting from flower to flower as thoughts do. You can be concentrating on something in particular when another thought enters your mind, which reminds you of something else, and your butterfly mind is all over the place as you relax even more deeply. One moment it settles on a fragrant flower, and then suddenly it spreads its gossamer-like wings as it flies up in the air, performing its dance in the warm summer sunshine before landing again on a different plant. Even now, as you are listening to the sound of my voice, you could be thinking of something else at the back of your mind. And as you watch the butterfly coming and going, you might be surprised to discover that trance can happen all by itself. Let yourself continue watching that beautiful butterfly as you relax the muscles in those feet that are resting there side by side. And I wonder which one will relax first, and will you now notice a difference between them? Perhaps one foot feels slightly heavier or warmer than the other. Or will they both feel the same? Keep watching the butterfly. Notice its colors. Is it a yellow butterfly or is it a rich, velvety brown? Or it could be red or purple or a mixture of colors. Once you have identified the color or colors of your butterfly, I wonder if it will remind you of something else that is the same shade or hue or a mixture of shades, or maybe you will see the colors changing as they go deeper. And notice now how your butterfly has landed again as your legs relax and feel heavy. And those legs are relaxed and heavy. And it's such a comfortable feeling that you want it to spread up into your thighs and hips and stomach, so that relaxing, comfortable feeling does spread up and you find your thighs and hips and stomach are also relaxed as your mind flits wherever it will, just like the butterfly. Did you notice the patterns on the butterfly's wings? Some parts contouring the edge of its wings and then diagonal lines spreading out from the center of its body, forming delicate wavy patterns that are filled with even more color. And the center of your body is also relaxed. Your breathing is steady and calm, and those muscles feel loose and limp. And even your chest and arms are relaxed and comfortable, still and beautifully relaxed, as your butterfly mind is getting too tired to flit here and there and just wants to rest. And those arms and hands are relaxed and comfortable, resting here just like the rest of you, feeling too heavy to move, too heavy and comfortable to even want to move. So quieten your mind, and as your mind begins to still, so you notice those facial muscles are also relaxed. Your jaw, which is often tensed, is now comfortably relaxed, as are the muscles around your mouth and your nose. And those eyes are closed lazily and effortlessly. But they don't want to open. They don't need to open yet. You know where you are. You know you are safe and comfortable and relaxed. And it's such a nice feeling to experience this heavy calmness and relaxation. Even the butterfly has gotten tired from flitting around and decides to hang upside down for a while on the underside of one of those flowers, folding its wings as it does so. And you are resting here so calmly, so peacefully, and it's so nice to be still and not have to think those butterfly thoughts. As you drift lazily, effortless, down into your own beautiful abyss, softly cocooned in a warm, velvety cloak. I will be quiet for a few moments. All will be quiet and still, and in the silence that follows, take yourself just as deep into trance as is right for you at this time. And when you next hear my voice, you will not be surprised. You will remain in this deep and beautiful trance, just ready to follow any suggestions or work along with me towards transformation and progress in whatever your subconscious mind intuitively knows is the best way forward for you. Imagine a beautiful deep red closed rosebud, the petals curled slightly outward, revealing occasional dewdrops from the morning shower. The rose petal begins to uncurl and, like a movie sped up, you can actually see the petals begin to unfold in slow motion. The rosebud is velvety soft and a wonderful perfume begins to caress your nostrils. And as the rosebud uncurls, little by little, you are completely absorbed in the beauty of the rose. Slowly and gradually, the petals open up as the perfume becomes headier and more powerful. The rose is a wonderful deep shade of crimson, and the contrasting green leaves with delicate threads running through entrance you. You marvel at the beauty of the rose. You may begin to wonder, at the center of the rose, how will you see it? Will the flower open up enough? The inner petals are carefully wrapped around each other like a closely guarded secret. And as you focus your mind completely on this beautiful rose, you may feel drawn to the center of the rose, and it's almost as though you are entering the flower as that once tight bud begins to uncurl and you're being drawn into the center and into the stem. And it's as though you're traveling through a long tunnel. And even as you find yourself being drawn into and through this tunnel, you can sense and feel and know that you are safe, you are comfortable, you are at one with the world and the universe and all creation. And if you wish, you can pause here because you now have a choice. You can continue through the stem of the rose until you find your root going back and back, deeper and deeper, down and down. And when you find your roots, you can enter the beautiful earth and be in touch with the very essence of your being. Or you can return to the center of the rose and look out from that beautiful bud onto a beautiful day. You may see the sun shining down on you, or you may feel the gentle morning dew. You can radiate out your perfume, even though you won't be aware of that perfume yourself. You can see the world through a new pair of eyes, as though you're looking on it now as never before. You see colors you never imagined possible. You hear the sound of the grass whispering to each other. You can feel insects scurrying by, carrying out their daily work. You are a beautiful rose. So make your choice now whilst I'm quiet and explore your choice. Drift deeper inside yourself as you continue to relax and allow your unconscious mind to guide you on journeys within, where you will be able to rediscover, explore, and examine the resources you thought you had forgotten about or didn't realize you had. Have you ever misplaced an object and searched for minutes in vain, only to find that it was there right in front of you the whole of the time? Or have you ever looked up into the night sky where everything looks totally and utterly black and there isn't a star inside, only to suddenly make out something up there in the distance as it slowly comes into focus?
As your eyes become accustomed to the darkness, you notice it is in fact the brightest star in the sky. And far from being alone, it is surrounded by other stars in our galaxy that slowly make themselves visible to you. Gradually, you begin to make out spectacular patterns. Some look like winding ribbons sweeping across the night sky, and you know that you are looking at the constellations in the Milky Way. And something that seemed so black and void a few seconds ago is now transformed into a rich canvas tapestry of sparkling stitches right in front of your eyes. You notice the patterns form images that you only vaguely recognize to begin with, but when you look more carefully, those images turn into shapes that suddenly become as clear as day. Of course, they were there the whole of the time. It just took a moment or two for your eyes to adjust. In hypnosis, we can use a similar process to search through our memories and locate experiences and feelings that were once significant to us. Our memories are temporarily hidden in a corner of the mind. However, some continue to influence our lives in ways that we don't always understand. But your unconscious mind understands that it is sometimes necessary to bring those memories out of hiding and re-inspect them to see if those influences are still of value to us. So just for a moment, imagine your entire life is mapped out on a graph. And as you look back on some of the important milestones of your life, such as being able to stand on your own 2 feet, to take a step forward, your first day at school, meeting the love of your life, and so on, you may see a linear pattern emerging. However, just like the map of the heavens, those influencing moments in your life are anything but linear. You are going to travel through space and time as you explore your timeline. In doing so, this will help you to identify some of the memories that provided useful learning for you. And there will no doubt be others that can now be discarded. If you have been struggling with any aspect of your life that is linked to any of those memories, then identifying and inspecting those memories will create moments of clarity. Your subconscious mind can decide whether or not it is time to revise what you learn, because you are always in control of what you experience. And as you rest here, listening to the sound of my voice, but not really noticing the words that are uttered, you are aware of a growing sensation of comfort and relaxation within your body. Somewhere up there in the solar system is a star that represents a period of calm in your life. I don't know what happened or didn't happen during that period of calm, but what I do know is that you were very content at the time, and that you can return to that star, your symbol of peace, in an instant, whenever you need to, whenever you want to, simply by taking yourself there. Perhaps you would like to locate the position of this place now. That's good. Your mind is relaxing more and more as you go deeper within yourself. And looking inward, you begin to see images forming on the screen of your mind. Don't worry if some are quite blurred at times, just like your vision of the star in the once empty night sky. It can take a few moments for you to adjust, and those images become clearer and sharper as time goes by. Your body is a comfortable vehicle for your mind, but always remember that it is your mind that is driving your body and not the other way around. That's right, you are in control. And right now, I want you to visualize your body as a spacecraft. And we are going to travel through space and time, through the universe, to discover your own special cosmic awareness, remembering, of course, how space can distort our perception of time as you go backwards or forwards. In hypnosis, your memories can come forward ever so easily, and you dreamily find yourself remembering times gone by or intuitively foreseeing future events that haven't even happened at this present moment in time. And your own personal space vehicle and time map is waiting for you. And just as you can look at a star and know that it died hundreds of thousands or even billions of years ago, your inner mind accepts that your own concept of time can change. And in hypnosis, you feel safe and comfortable as your mind begins to wander gently, pleasantly drifting into a warm and comfortable feeling. So commence your journey. Your spirit can travel through time, or you can be the observer, watching yourself in space. As you notice where your timeline commences, its position in the sky, and the relationship or aspects between certain events and experiences. I wonder where you will go. I really don't know. Perhaps you will go back to the future or forward in time. Maybe you will discover a parallel universe with another galaxy, the same as our own. You could rediscover the present time or a different era. It is entirely your choice, because you are in control throughout the whole of this journey. Even as you listen to the sound of my voice, without listening to my words, you are drifting deeper and deeper into this wonderful, calm and peaceful feeling. It is a very relaxed and sleepy feeling, but of course you know that you won't actually go to sleep, because the sound of my voice is simply guiding you to explore ever deeper within and without. You are on your way now to wherever you want to be. You are traveling faster than the speed of light, spanning 10 millions of light years away. Traveling through thick clouds of dust and gas in the dark velvety sky, you see black holes, swirling clusters of stars and comets. You come across another planet, Saturn, with her many magnificent rings, another red Mars, perhaps even another planet Earth. And there are shooting stars, cosmic particles, comets, and beautiful arrays of twinkling, inviting events for you to explore. You are going back to a time in your life when you were very curious about the world around you. There was a time when everything seemed fresh and new, and you experienced a sense of wonderment and a willingness to learn and apply the skills that you were developing. You probably didn't even realize at the time that you were on this new learning curve, but looking back, you can see clearly how important your curiosity was. As you travel through time, your unconscious mind can take you to a place where you were comfortable with dealing with X, and you had the confidence and resources to deal with it in an effective manner. You can see how you were at that time. You were younger and smaller than you are now, and a little different somehow. Whatever it is that has been bothering you recently wasn't a problem for you then. You would play and work and go about your everyday life without giving X a second thought. And of course, you can feel that way again because you are the same person you were then. Your mind just thought about certain things in a different way, and you can recapture those confident feelings and leave behind any old anxieties or negative thoughts. And isn't it wonderful that you can go forward in time to another positive memory of a time when you felt extraordinarily good and those uncomfortable feelings did not even exist? And you may like to gather the good feelings in your arms as you take them wherever they need to be. The ability to travel through space and time in this way is a creative process, and you can envision your future however you desire it to be and set the foundations in place for achieving your goals in life. Remember this: what your mind can conceive, you can achieve. Set the wheels in motion for future success and let your space vehicle take you wherever you need or want to be. You may wish to travel at the speed of light to see how your future self is able to deal with a situation that once bothered you. If so, take yourself there now and see yourself watching yourself using newly discovered behavior or skills to overcome the old obstacles that once stood in your way. You already know far more than you think you know. You have the ability, you have plenty of ability, and you can see yourself using your ability wisely, making good choices in life, being effective and confident and smart and incredibly happy. So just go where you need to go, and I will be quiet again for a few moments more. And when you next hear my voice, your subconscious mind will know that you have learned all that you needed to learn at this time from this journey through space. And of course, you can even continue to learn, understand, and apply your newly found skills in your own special time and place. That's good. In a moment, I will count the numbers from 1 to 5, and at the count of 5, You will travel back through space and time to this present moment, knowing what you know at a deeper level of mind. 1, 2, 3, you are coming slowly back. 4, your eyelids are beginning to flutter. And 5, your eyes are opening wide. Your mind is alert and refreshed, and you are ready to enjoy the rest of your day with a positive frame of mind.